Hello everyone and welcome back to another lesson on Microsoft Excel. In this lesson we're going to go over how you can apply number formatting. Now number formatting is very important for Microsoft Excel, and if you're a beginner then you must know how to format numbers. So let's go over to Microsoft Excel and let me show you how you can use number formatting. So I am back here on Microsoft Excel and you can see that I have this chart and I gave it some numbers, and similarly every single category has the same numbers. Just for you to understand, I just applied all the same numbers. Now number formatting is basically, for this lesson we're going to be spending a lot of time in this home ribbon. More specifically, we're going to spend more time in this number section right over here. This number section comprises of every formatting that you need for number formatting. Alright, now firstly we have general, then we have the dollar sign, which is also, you can add other currencies as well. There are a few currencies and there are more formats as well available. We have the percentage format or the percentage style, and we have commas as well. And these two are very useful as well. So these are decimals and increasing decimals or decreasing decimals as well. So these are very important as well. Now the general drop down bar that we have here is actually very important. Now if I click on it, you can see it says general, number, currency, accounting, short date, and others as well. We're just going to cover these four right over here in this lesson. All right. So the firstly is the general format, which is no specific format. Basically you're looking at this is the general formatting, right? Currently all of these in this columns are all in general format, no specific formats. So if I want to change this general format to, let's say I want to change it to number. All right, so you can see the second one is number. If I do this, you can see that it changes to number formatting, and it also adds two decimals as well. Now if you take a look here, I talked about decimals earlier, which is these two. Okay, this is actually increasing decimal and this is decreasing decimal. You can, if you want, you can decrease decimal if you want, just like that, or if you want you can increase decimal, but this is just the number formatting. Now if you want to go up, you'll go to this currency. Not actually up, if you go to this drop down bar, you'll find the currency formatting right over here, which will in turn turn the formats into currency. So for instance, I want to turn every single numbers in this column into a currency. To do that, simply I need to just click on this general and turn this, just click on this currency, and you can see it adds a decimal plus it adds a dollar sign to my formats. All right. Also, if you have any problem with the decimals, you can just decrease the decimals however you want. All right. So the next formatting that we're going to look at is the accounting formatting, which is specifically for accountants. Now take a notice here. If I go over here, you can see it says accounting formatting, right? And from here, if I select every single numbers on this row or column, I can just simply go over here and click on accounting, and you can see every single format has turned into a dollar sign, and also it's given a decimal. Okay, so that is for accounting formatting. Now depending on your country, these currency signs would be different. Okay, right here it's dollar sign, or also I selected the dollar sign, that's why it's showing dollar sign. If you're in the UK, then you would find that the default sign for currency is the British pound. Alright, so now next thing we have is the percentage. Now the percentage is a bit tricky here. Now notice that there is a percentage amount right over here. Now I only say that we're going to go over these four, but we're also going to go over this percentage because it's important. Now take a look. If I select every single numbers and if I turn it into percentage format, you can see something odd happens, which is that we would expect that 10% would be only 10%, right? But here we have 1,000%, 2,000%, 3,000%. Now, in order to fix this, there are a few ways you can do that. One way is that if you want to fix this, you can just simply go over here. Now, this is for just an example. I'm just going to show you an example that if you go over here and if you just type in 0.1, and now if you apply the percentage to this amount, let's say if I want to add percentage, you can see it says 10%. And from here, if you want, you can decrease the decimal numbers as well to put it to only percentage. Another way to do that, you can just simply go over here and then you can just simply drop it down like this, okay? Now, the more easy way that you can do here is you can just simply go over here and type in 10 and then add a percent. You can see it says 10. I'm just going to delete it and just add a percent, just like that, and you will have a 10%. Then you can just decrease the decimals just like that. Alright, so we have our 10%. Same thing goes for every single one of this. And if I drag it down, it won't change because it's only one fixed value. Alright, so you would have to do this manually. Now, another thing you can do here is you can just simply give, let's say we want to keep this not in percentage. Let's keep it in general for now. And now let's go ahead here and we're going to apply a simple formula, which is going to be this, and we're going to give sum, and we're going to divide this cell with 100. Now you can see we have 10%. Alright, now if I go over to all of these and give autofill, you can see that everything becomes percentaged. Alright, so that is a very simple way you can do that, but then again you have to shift all of this over here, so that wouldn't be much of a problem. So basically these are the formattings that you need to know, the basic formattings, and in our next lesson we're going to go over this short date, long date, time as well. Alright, so with this I'm going to end this lesson right over here. Okay, see you in the next lesson.